Hi everyone, my name is Abhimanyu Prakash. I'm an architect, urban designer, entrepreneur, and of course a Calcutan. East Kolkata wetlands, which not too many people would know about. So it's not the most conventional pride for the city of Calcutta, but it's definitely one of the biggest assets and living resources we have. I would say the East Kolkata wetlands would be something I pride about the most. Climate threat is being faced by most of the world, but of course the cities on the coastlines of the country are suffering to a great extent. So there's one way of capitalizing on natural resources which is already happening in the city, where people are encroaching upon these wetlands. They're encroaching upon farmlands, they're encroaching upon every single square inch of space available to them. But the alternative to that is understanding the intrinsic value that lies within something like the wetlands. The wetlands not only have an environmental value, but they also have huge economic value. The production of fishes has gone down tremendously over the years due to pollution, but it can be brought back up by making sure that we're taking care of our wetlands. The project stemmed from the idea, how can you create something in terms of an infrastructure at the East Kolkata wetlands, which can not only raise awareness for people to protect it, but at the same time generate revenues which can help to conserve these wetlands further. This thesis project went on to winning the National Award for Architecture by the Council of Architecture in India, and is a project that we hope to be taking to several government agencies and bodies to see how can we capitalize on this natural resource, not for monetary gains, but just for sustainability gains for the city of Kolkata, and create a self-churning, self-sustaining ecosystem. At the same time, be a valuable educational tool to everyone in the city and outside. When we look at the number of people dying on our streets in Calcutta, we can see that the majority of them are our young males. We pride ourselves about having a very young population, having a workforce, but a very significant number of them are actually dying each year on our streets. And Calcutta has identified this problem. Last few years, they have invested one of the biggest networks of ITS systems that any city in India has done in order to use technology to improve road safety, to reduce speeds, to find the drivers and create a space which is safe for the most vulnerable road users, the pedestrians. I might have been about 4 or 5 years old and happened to be around Victoria Memorial for an outing, and before that I had somehow missed seeing the tram infrastructure because of being limited to one part of the city, and the sheer joy of seeing something which looked so alien in a slew of taxis, rickshaws, cars and large buses was fascinating. It almost feels like that was probably one of the starting points of my love for transport and then working on streets and journeys. And ever since, I think every time I have introduced myself to anyone in the transportation world, I have always said that I come from the city of Kolkata, which is probably one of the only cities in the world which has every possible mode of transport that exists on the planet.